To add titles to a video in Adobe Premiere, it's actually pretty simple. So what you want to do first is click on the video or picture source, place it in the timeline as always, and I want to add a title to the 15 seconds of my video here, so let's just delete the rest, and there you go. So the way you add a title is you scroll down to the import items here. It's a bit different, it's a bit more tricky than other programs, this part, but you want to right click in an empty space and go to new item and title. So when you press that, then you have, obviously will take the video settings, so mine is 1920 by 1080 at 60 fps, and you can rename the title. So title just like welcome, so you can rename, if you have many titles you can organize them nicely, and then just click OK. So now once you have this, you have a window pop-up, which is really nice. I love this part. You gotta have this window pop-up, or if you're in titles, it will be just in here, built in. So I like having the window pop-up. It's more clean, and you know what you're doing because it's based around the titles. And down here is the title. So you just you can resize this to any size you want, obviously. So there you go, and you can see what you're doing here. So let's put this in the middle. You have many options here to edit the titles with. Select tools, you can change the the shapes and stuff. You can do pen tools. There's a lot of things you can do in here. But simply to add a title is you can pick any of these. So you can just pick like this, and then you just start basically. You start writing. You can make the box bigger, and you type in welcome. There you go, type in welcome. That's easy, simple. It just looks plain. It's a plain title. It has this guide for you here to guide you for, like, say if the video zooms in and stuff. It's pretty simple. But what I like about this window is that you have all of these options on the right. You can change the colors, you can change the positions of the text, the font styles, the font size, the aspect ratio, the even the space in between the text. All of this is really useful. So I want this to be in the middle. So let's just resize this. Let's go on the select tool, which can be activated with V. So there you go. So you resize this, and I want to put this in the center, both vertical and horizontal, because I want it to be a welcome message. And then once that happens, you can just click these two buttons. They're really useful. And then I want to make this a bit bigger, so let's just change it to 150. There you go. Obviously it goes away. You want to just do this, press on the recenter part again, and recenter that. So there you go. It says welcome in the middle, really nice, but I don't like the white color. It doesn't look too good. So you can either get a color of a part of your video or picture, which is actually pretty awesome, using this little color picker, or you can let's just go on this. You have the big box, or you have your regular box with basically every color in the world you could possibly think of, selecting whatever you want. Obviously if you have a code, a hex key for a color, you can type that in as well. So I want this blue, looks pretty nice, suits the video that I'm playing, and there you go. I can put this in the middle like so. I can then put more space in between the text, change the font size, so I can bunch them up or make it like this, and then you obviously want to resize the little window it's in, for obvious reasons. So there you go. Now as you saw this tool here, you can obviously tilt the title if you want it to be more jazzy. There you go. So that's how you add a title pretty much. And you can do stuff like inner strokes, you can do textures on them, so you can play around with that. You can expand that, you can have a different texture. If you have a texture downloaded, you can put on top. You can do the angle, the distance, the size, the spread, as you saw, the angle, which we changed all over there. So there's many of these tools. They're over here too, but these are just a more professional way of doing it as well. You can change the positions using these things. So if you don't want it to be centered, you can do like a 970, and that would move it. So it's really you can get really to the inch of perfection, or even the millimeter. Obviously something important as well, the actual font. So you can change the font up here. Adobe Premiere has many fonts. If you want to download some other fonts, go on the internet and find that. So put this font down. I want it to be so this one only comes in regular. Select tool once again, and just zoom this out. So there you go. So resize this so we can center it perfectly. There you go, center both ways, and that's how you add a title. Pretty simple, really easy to do, and yeah, it's just there's a lot of things that you can edit the title with. Once you're done, you just close it, and so you don't have it here, which is the weird part. You're like, hey, where's my title gone? But basically, what it does is it creates a new kind of video format or a picture, which you then just drag in, put on top like so. There you go. And then once you play, that title will be on top. You can then, if you don't want it to be there, you can resize it or put it whatever you want. Even that, it lets you do whatever you like. So I want to put it on the horizon, and there you go. So you can put it wherever you want. You can obviously just delete it then afterwards, and that's how you would put a title in Adobe Premiere Pro.